Hello to friends and welcome to my channel. In this video I will to share with you an unboxing and a first look of the Ryder Jigged Bone Hawkbill. So as you can see here on the table we have it looks like a small brown box with all the writing. You can see this is a older model. This is the model RR305. Now they have 4 digits for the numbering, and these are getting hard to get nowadays, so keep that in mind when watching this video. And if you want one, then I strongly suggest don't wait and go find one for yourself, because for some reason probably they stopped producing these. I don't know why. The direct Jigged Bone were one of my first Rough Riders that I purchased. If I'm mistaken, it was the canoe. So yeah, so finally I have the opportunity to get this one with a couple of others. I jumped on the opportunity and bought it. So let me give you the specifications right from the start. So we have a overall length of 17.7 centimeters or 7 inches. The blade length is 7.5 centimeters or 3 inches. The blade width is 3.6 centimeters or 1.4 inches. The blade thickness is 2.8 millimeters or 0.11 inches. The handle length is 10 centimeters or 3.9 inches, and the handle thickness is 1.2 centimeters or 0.47 inches. Like all Rough Riders in this series, we have a 440A blade. This one is nicely and mirror polished. We have the steel designation and also razor sharp, model number and China. Then of course the handle, we have standard materials like nickel silver bolsters and pins and shield, and the brass liners inside. The inlays, like I mentioned, are in the name of the series, Jigged Bone. These are really nicely jigged with a repeated pattern here. So obviously this is I would say more a gardening tool, like pruning type of blade. So for me, of course, this is a collector's piece, so it will go in my collection with other Hawkbills and Rough Riders that I have. The shield is what I call probably a Rough Rider design, not anything traditional. It says Rough Rider, and it also has a RR logo inside. Well, this is interesting because the Jigged Bone, there are few variants inside, or should I say, were produced under this series. There is also a Jigged Bone series, which this one is from. As you can see, it's almost the same style of coloring and dyeing the bone, but it's called Jigged Bone. So this is a Jigged Bone. So yeah, back then they probably didn't have everything set up in stone how the series will go. So there are definitely three different red bone series of knives that they produce. So this is the red smooth bone, this is the red Jigged Bone, and this is the red Jigged Bone. So yeah, definitely complicates things. but for some reason in these collections you have only a few knives around, maybe 3 or 5 knives. And then of course then you go up in a more modern line, which is my favorite, the brown stack bone. In this one you have I don't know, 20 or something like that, different models. So yeah. Okay, so let's before I show you some size comparisons, let's check out the sharpness out of the box. So yes, it is nice and sharp, but definitely could use a little bit of stropping, like most Rough Rider knives do. So please keep that in mind. I forgot information, and that is the weight. So the weight comes at 95.1 gram or 3.3 ounces. Now let's continue with the size comparison. So here is the black swirl, or midnight swirl. Here's the box. Yeah, a magical series. So, midnight swirl Stockman. Here's a full-size trapper. Peanut. Case travel lock. Texas toothpick from Buck. CVV rustic gent. 940 from Benchmade. 5009 from Brother. 1507 from Brother. Kaiser Backlighter 2. CVV Elementum. Kershaw Leak. Spyderco Delica. Kershaw Blur. Small Reptilian. Bug Vintage Select Small. Model 2 from Rat. Here's the Model 1. Kaiser Pinch. Ace Grand from Giant Mouse. And let's finish up with K-Bar Dozier Folding Hunter. Okay, so this was the Rough Rider Red Jigged Bone Hawkbill. A beautiful, beautiful design. If you are liking these kind of knives, then I definitely strongly suggest go and check out Rough Rider offering. The price on this one it's around $15. Like I mentioned, these are hard to find, so keep your eyes on maybe eBay. You can also check out Smoky Mountain Knife Works. They are the distributor and the reseller, so they also own the brand. So these are still made in China, of course, but if you like, you can go and send them an email, and they will be probably reply if they have some in stock or not, if you don't see them on their website. Of course, with that said, I would like to wish you a wonderful day and hope to see you soon. Bye.